Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Reality Kingdom, where we talk all things reality TV.
Yo,
I'm your
huh?
host, Pharaoh Purr, and I'm here with our co-host, who is also wonderful. His name is what? Lee.
Lee. I'm doing well. I'm doing swell. I feel like this was a really good episode. As per usual, the Challenge All Stars 3 has been eating it. What happened?
We're 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 so annoyed. Keep going. It's okay. Oh
This is a really
God.
good episode. I was happy about the outcome. I feel like, Daddy West won. I was happy about that. So
I was not happy about that. I
you're
was
mad.
very disappointed.
Let's keep it recording.
So, so this is the issue. This is the issue that I have with West. We'll get into it.
Okay.
We start off the episode with Daddy. Yes.
Okay.
The fuck. And
Okay, Team West.
bitch.
Let's just say
Hashtag team. Yes.
okay.
Moving along.
Okay. I thought we were going to be on the same page here. I guess not, but continue.
We're not. I'm on the right page. You're on the left page, bitch. Okay. Yes starts off, and he was basically like, I really just don't like the fact that West is still here. He definitely can go, but we move.
Basically, yes is pressed down. First of all, he's saying like, "Oh, we're here to play a grown ass game." You mean boring? I fear.
No, he means grown. They're way too
means
old.
Boring. I fear.
This is who West reminds me of. West reminds me of Rumpelstiltskin. Who likes Rumpelstiltskin?
And you know what you remind me of? A mad ass bitch.
A bad
Let's
ass
keep
bitch.
going.
A bad bitch. Yes is rightfully so annoyed with West because West is childish and has been childish for 50 plus years. We are on All Stars, not the Challenge MTV or the Challenge USA. Keep that weird shit over there. We're here to play a game. Moving along.
Exactly. Okay. Nigga.
Anyway, so bum ass Beth comes up and she's basically like, well, I don't like her either, so I guess we're gonna be Beth is like, basically, I mean, all the girls are working together, so I'm just gonna have to find a pathway. And I did like that. That was kind of cute. Then we see the treehouse. They're lame too. Really, I don't like none of these.
I don't like the treehouse. I do not like the treehouse.
So the treehouse come and the treehouse are talking and they're like, oh, I wonder who we're gonna give the grenade to.
And I also just want to preface this because this comes up later during the challenge. Ronnie is definitely in the treehouse. I don't know why Ronnie's in the treehouse, honestly, but let it be known that Ronnie is fully loyal to the treehouse and has said in a confessional that the treehouse goal, which is the girls, is Ronnie, Veronica, Kayla, Sylvia. They want to get the other girls out. Naya, Janae, Beth, Kellyanne. She said that. So why is she mad later in the episode? I guess we'll get into it.
So the treehouse talk about who they're giving the grenade to, but we all know it's gonna be whatever the fuck Kayla wants. So I don't even understand the point of the convo. We move along.
Kayla is running you. I don't understand. They have these conversations so Kayla can tell them what they're gonna do. Veronica will say her opinion about Beth because Veronica do not care as long as Beth is an option.
Literally.
Sylvia's gonna ask her master what's tea, and Kayla's gonna spill, and they're gonna move forward.
So we move forward. Beth goes talk to Kellyanne.
I love this conversation.
Me too. It was cute because Beth was like, I mean, who else I'm gonna work with, babe? And she was like, I'm gonna work with you. And Kellyanne had a confession. Kellyanne was like, me and Beth not friends, but
yeah, I gotta do what I gotta
do.
We
gonna be friends today. I know that's right.
And then Beth mentions in this conversation that she does not trust Janae. Which is really interesting because it was clear. Basically, they figured out, okay, it's basically the treehouse girls versus everyone else. So me. So basically, Kellyanne, Beth, Naya, and Janae need to come together, but Beth does not fully trust Janae.
Boom. Bro.
Janae.
It's Janae.
Janae, bitch.
Wes, why you say Wes basically walks up to the men, which is Derek, Mark, Brad, Nehemiah. And he's like, Darrell just left. So hi.
Oh, me about?
And basically he's like, look, can I replace Darrell in this situation, please? And they're like,
sure,
Dan.
Men are so simple. Like, men are just
It's
like,
really
ABC. I guess. I guess. And then, they established in this conversation that basically, Wes establishes he's against yes. And that they all should also be targeting MJ and Jordan. Because Jordan is that nigga. And MJ is also that person.
And yes, won. Yes, MJ have won.
Yeah.
And Jordan's that girl.
That man.
So after this, we get to the actual challenge. So TJ lets them know that the authority is not finna be switched up a little bit. We have a Twistos twist.
We love that.
So I loved it too. So the Twistos twist is the authority is only two people. The first man and the first woman who wins, that's it. So there is no Sylvia got third, Whoop the Whoop got third. Well, Sylvia got first this time, Queen.
But
so you have to get
my
first.
thing is, what was the challenge producers thinking? Because you give us the best twist of the season, you know what I mean?
And then the competition is what? Eliminator, bitch?
Like, so
you might as well have them stand up there in the line and say who y'all want eliminated.
And I guess
until Sylvia was the last one.
And because Jeff, he tried to get that little nudge, little air wink to the girls, like, you're in danger. I guess that was the point of the challenge, was to let the people who at the bottom know. But girl, it's all obvious. We know the Treehouse is running it. They have been saying it for weeks. Why do we need a competition to show that the Treehouse has been whooping our asses? I don't understand.
So literally, the competition is eliminated. I'm not even finna get into it. The competition is they're gonna decide who to eliminate. The person not eliminated wins. Period. So what happens is they have to sabotage people first. Kayla sabotages Beth because don't nobody like Beth, and Brad sabotages MJ because he's obsessed. And Brad has nothing. Real quick, not only is Brad obsessed, he has not a brain. Like, it's like nothing up there, I fear. We move.
And a reoccurring theme with Brad this episode is him getting mad about stuff that he does not want to do, but is still doing because he's a weak ass bitch. Point blank, period. He literally gets upset about the consequences of his own actions, because essentially the boys, they're the first out, they're the first heat, and all the boys who just had that conversation with Wes plus Nehemiah decided we're going to give Mark the win, and we're going to target outright, Jordan and MJ. And Brad is like, I don't like these little plans that Wes got going on. We and Wes Westies in real life, but in this game, he messing with my money. So he just feels like, I don't like doing this, but I'm gonna do it anyway. So that, just know that going into the challenge.
So, we start the challenge, and essentially, basically, as Lee was saying, the boys, mainly Wes creates a plan to ensure that Mark wins the challenge. All the boys, well, most of the boys agree to this. The boys who don't agree to this is Jordan, MJ, what's that man named? Yes, and Brad does not agree, but he agrees. He doesn't agree, but he agrees. It's weird, I fear. So basically, we start the challenge, and they basically establish the boys, the 5 boys we talked about earlier, the alliance. Nehemiah, Brad, Mark, Wes is newly added, and who's that over? Derek.
Nehemiah. Oh, Derek.
They all
it's a lot of people.
It's a lot. They all established that MJ got to go first.
I'll put the pictures up.
It's gonna be Jordan. Okay, I was gonna do it after that. Boom. They all established that MJ is gonna go first. After MJ, it'll be Jordan. After Jordan, it'll be, bitch, anybody not them. So the goal is for Mark to win. Immediately we hear Brad say, I don't want that to happen. And it's like, sir, don't do it then. So you'd expect him to be hinting at him not doing it in the future, but expect the unexpected. So Jordan, basically, as they start the challenge, they all start going after MJ, and Jordan's like, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna go after Brad. So Jordan starts going after Brad with MJ.
First of all, what is wrong with Jordan? Why he was like, I'm fast as fuck, boy.
He's so weird.
What are you talking about?
Sir, focus. But no, honestly, MJ, Jordan, and Yes were basically like, well, we're gonna lose. This is fucking like, what's the point? And so MJ's like, I'm not even finna try that hard, you know? I'm going to lose. This literally is an elimination comp, and the majority alliance is going to win this comp regardless. So what's the point? So, what's the point? So literally, MJ gets out first because duh. After that, Jordan gets out because duh. Then Yes gets out because duh. So then it leaves the 5 people who are in the alliance, and then West gets out because duh, he just got added. So it leaves the 4 people who were in the alliance together originally. Which hindsight 2020, West probably should have been working with Jordan, Yes, and the other person because he's at the bottom of that alliance, babe. So, but we move. So at this point, mind you, the whole entire time, Brad is complaining. Oh, I just hate that this is happening. Why is this happening? Why do they keep doing this? Why did they decide on this? I don't even agree with this situation. But
he's still going with the plan.
Instead of throwing something at Mark, he could have been throwing his things at Mark the entire time. No, he's not. He's throwing them at Yes. He's throwing them at Jordan. He's throwing them at MJ. He's throwing it at Wet. Like, sir, if you were so pressed, you should have threw one at MJ mid comp, and you probably would have won. Anyways, we move. So Mark wins the comp. That's it. Very boring.
And then he was like, I still got it. They threw it to you.
Literally.
What you got?
Nothing.
Nepotism? What is it when you're grandfathered in? Because the man like 90 at this point.
Bitch, he don't have anything. So they gave it to Mark. First of all, the comp in general was just stupid. I'm not finna get into it. Next, the girls go. You can guess that what happens. So we're not even finna play with y'all. First of all, the only relevant part is that eventually Janae threw a ring at Ronnie. Because Janae was like, I mean, who else I'm gonna throw a ring at?
Well, no, Janae threw a ring at Beth.
Janae threw a ring at Beth. Beth got pressed, but Beth already didn't like Janae. But Beth got a little more pressed about that. And then Janae threw a ring at Ronnie. And Ronnie was like,
Nia threw a ring at Ronnie.
What the fuck?
You don't know. Get it together, babe.
No. Nia and Janae threw a ring at Ronnie, but Ronnie didn't even care that Ronnie didn't care that Nia threw the ring. Ronnie cared that Janae threw the ring. She said, I don't know why Janae is grabbing my ring. So Ronnie was the one who got Janae out of the comp in the end because she was like, why did Janae randomly grab my rings? Randomly. So she didn't get mad that Nia did it because she knows Nia not working with them. But I think Ronnie kind of felt Janae was working with them a little bit. So she got mad that Janae did it. She didn't necessarily get mad.
Either way it go, I was confused because you already aligned your allegiances to the treehouse, girl. Why are we confused that someone else is going after you? Like, calm down, babe.
Literally.
And the way she was talking, she was like, I don't understand why Janae and Nia are going for me. And it's like,
yeah.
Babe, you went more than Latinas. What you talking
about, man? No, literally.
What you talking
about, babe? Blue. Sylvia wins. Congratulations. Dumb competition. TJ, what the fuck? We are 38 plus 3 All-Stars plus 2 of that other shit y'all did. We are pushing 50 seasons in. What the fuck was this?
Yeah.
What the fuck was this? Mind you, he knows there's like a big ass alliance. So what the fuck was this?
So we got the 2 most boring, basic, least interesting, least game-changing, least anything outcome of the authority. It's like anywho.
So the new rules is Sylvia and Mark are going to choose one boy and one girl to go in. That one boy and one girl are going to choose who they're competing against, which is better because now it's like, okay, one of the treehouse girls
I love that twist. I wish that was the elimination twist every season. I want the person going in to be able to choose because I think it's just the fairest thing to do. Like, okay, put me in, but I can choose who I get to defeat. I can beat.
I really like it because now this big alliance shit, it really doesn't matter. And Kayla mentions it because Kayla's the only smart person in the house. She mentioned, she's like, Honestly, alliances don't even matter no more because they just gonna pick whoever. Like
she quickly is like, honest. In my opinion, I was like, Kayla's basically like, I don't give a fuck about the treehouse no more.
yeah, literally.
Every man for
I'm gonna keep
themselves.
doing what I gotta do. So basically, Kayla goes to her puppy and it's like, hey, don't pick Kellyanne. I mean, no, don't pick Beth. Because I feel like if you pick Beth, Beth's gonna pick me and her big ass gonna beat me. So basically, Sylvie was like, yes, ma'am. And that was that. So we know so we know Beth's not getting picked by Sylvia. Moving along. So they go to like this party, but at the party nobody was partying. They was like, "Ooh, we got to get into it," and this is a really fun scene.
Yeah.
So first of all, we get MJ and Mark talking, and MJ's basically like, "If I threaten Mark, he's gonna listen because Mark is weak." So he was like, "Mark, if you pick me, I'm picking Brad. Good luck." And then he walks away. And so,
like men do not. Straight men are just like, look. If you put me in, it's over. Like I don't understand. Like it's like I will go in. Like they be so okay with going in. Like
and that's it. He was like, "You can pick me,
but I'm picking
Brad." And that's that.
And if I was Mark, I'd be like, okay, well,
right. It's not me. I fear. I don't know. No, okay. So after that, Beth talks to MJ. I mean, Mark and Sylvia, who are what are they? The people, the authority. So Beth goes and talks to them, and Beth is basically like, "Hey, what's up?" And Sylvia's like, "Who would you pick?" Because Sylvia's more worried about Kayla than herself, so she's wondering if she'll say Kayla. And Beth is like, "I'm either gonna pick Kayla or John A."
And I know Sylvia. She jumped. She jumped a bit. She jumped.
Her heart fell a little. So, because when she said Kayla name, she said, "Oh." So after she said that, Sylvia was like, "Why John A?" And this is when Beth was like, "John A cheated on." Beth said John A cheated on her husband.
Now, mind you,
like, why did she just say that? Because no, there wasn't no music behind it. Like the way they edited it, it was just like regular conversation.
No. Beth is literally insane. This is what's wrong. I just told you she created a whole storyline where Nehemiah was her boyfriend in a season on the duel. Like Beth is insane. She's literally crazy. Okay, she just made that shit up. She just made it up for that reason.
You don't even know that name.
Woman. But this is the same woman that just said last episode, I've definitely grown and I'm here to have fun and I've grown as a person. I've really learned. And you are all here doing this. This guy got kids. Beth is so old. Go home, Beth. What she does. Thank God.
Girl. So this girl literally says she know her husband.
She's like, honestly, I would go for John A. Well, why? I mean, she's cheating on her husband with MJ. Mind you, Janae is on the other side of the damn villa.
So what? My thing is, I don't know what made her think that. This whole time she's been like, Janae is just a liar. She's just so deceitful. She's just a cheater. And it's like, where are you getting these things? And
you really see how it builds up. It's like, I don't trust Janae. She's a cheater. She's cheating on her.
It was so fast. It was so fast.
Oh my God.
Oh, Janae bad bitch ass. So she literally. So after Beth
says from that, 10 miles away, I think.
After Beth says that, here comes Janae. This Beth. Beth's sitting right here. I heard my name.
I like how she heard it. She gathered her things and I heard my name. Would you like to explain
my name?
Why you said my name?
And Beth was like, I feel like you're a cheater. I do. I just feel like you're a liar. You're not good. And it's like, Beth, why are you like this? Beth is literally insane. I don't know what's going on.
Oh my God.
She's literally crazy.
Beth gives me heavy Karen energy. She really does. She really does. It's definitely giving call the police on black people at the park. Like, it's definitely giving that. It's definitely giving that.
So now John A and MJ are forced to have confessionals about their relationship status.
I feel like it was giving very much Bill Clinton. I did not have sexual relations with MJ. I am not having an affair with MJ.
Oh my God.
And then we have MJ coming in. He starts the confessional. I am not having an affair with John A. Mm-hmm. Like, they are over it. Like, I was like a lawyer is present in the room. Like, they need to solidify this in America. Crazy. We are not having an affair.
And it's like, where did this rumor come? It came from Beth. That's why Beth gotta go. She's just here to start mad.
No one else has said this. This has not been something that people are talking about. This is something that Beth and her friends in her head came up with and ran with. That is crazy. They don't need to bring her ass back no more.
So boring ass Mark and boring ass Brad talk. And Mark is like, well, MJ said he picking you if I pick me. And here go Brad. See, this is what I mean. We shouldn't have did the plan.
But you know what?
West came up with.
You see how shit comes to fruition. What I just say last podcast?
What she say?
These men are here for the money. Okay? Mm-hmm. And Brad, he does go into this very, very touching story about how the pandemic really set him back. And he needs this money. For real. And it's like, I definitely, I feel for that. I feel empathy for that. But at the same time, Brad, a closed mouth don't get fed, baby. Mm-hmm. You've been feeling some type of way about what Wes was doing for days, and now you're just not speaking up. I don't know.
My thing is, when Wes said he want to work with the boys, all the boys were like, okay, including Brad, and then Brad had a confessional. I don't know if I want to work with Wes.
It's like, Brad, you got to start speaking up, babe. And the thing
he never will.
But he does. That's the thing. But that's the thing. He does at the very last minute.
I don't even consider that. I
understand why you don't, but it's like, I think it's still an example of, well, say something. But if he would have been quiet the whole time, because that's the thing. When Mark tells him, he's like, I mean, okay, I get it. And I'm thinking, oh, this is gonna be regular old Brad. He's just gonna go in, he's gonna take it. But no, I was shocked because this was honestly a change I've seen in Brad. I've always seen Brad just be like, I mean, okay, whatever, I'll do it. So the fact that he approached Wes like, look, you fucking with my money, babe. Like, this is getting
my money.
This is getting real now. Okay, this is salary. Okay, so you need to go. Work that out.
Yeah, and that's literally what basically happens next. Brad goes to Mark. Well, Brad has Mark's waiting, and he goes get Wes, and he's like, Wes, we need to talk. And Wes is like, okay, daddy. And Wes gets up, and he goes talks. And so it's Mark, Wes, and Brad. And so Mark and Wes are sitting on this side, and Brad is sitting here. And Brad is like, look, sisters. Whether it was your plan, his plan, her plan, or misplan, somebody gonna have to do something.
Because somebody gotta go in. And I know one thing about
it. It's not
gonna be me. One thing about it, and two things society. It's not gonna be me.
No,
and honestly, I was shocked because Wesley basically has a confession and he's like, I'm willing to do it. He said it straight to Brad's face. Like, you know what, honestly, if that's what you need for me to do, just go in, I will do that. Like, point blank period. Because he says in the confessional, he had a very long friendship with Brad. If Brad feels insecure about a friendship and he feels like this is going to get in between that, I don't want to risk it. And I respect that. Because at the end of the day, like, Wes has played this game 60 damn times at this point. If you that pressed about getting to a final, I see it as Wes is like, clearly he sees this as way more important than me. So if he need it, I can take an elimination. If I go home, I go home. You know what I mean? I think Wes is good. So that's just, honestly, I just thought that was really respectful of Wes. Because I was like, he's an asshole, So, when the assholes start getting a little bit nice, it's really cute.
I agree. I think it was a sweet moment.
And then, so this is when I really become Team West, right? So he has a scene after this, right, on the treadmill. Now, don't ask me nothing he was talking about because I was not paying attention. And this is why I'm Team West, because if I don't understand, West got a body on him, okay? And West has had a body on him for a hot minute. And I don't think y'all are really getting into how this man's body is set up. And did you see when they like panned the camera? He like looked into the camera and gave a little. When I tell you,
it's funny. I didn't see it.
When I tell you, I'm sorry, that did something to me. That is something to me. I hate to say it because I mean, we're not gonna say man like Wes is not fine. Like
Please.
no, we're not gonna. Is Wes fine? Yes or no?
It's small and it's pink is what
Who
it is.
cares about
Me,
that? I'm talking about the body. I'm talking about the face, and I don't
it
think
doesn't
that's
matter. The face isn't there. The face card.
I think he has a cute face. He has a nice beard going. I like a nice ginger. I fear.
You must be the white man's whore.
I definitely am that as well, but that's not the point.
Me, I don't see it.
Y'all definitely act like Wes is not fine. Comment below if you agree that Wes is fine.
I think maybe a Brad.
Brad is also fine.
Maybe a Jordan. Maybe a Yes.
These are also, but Wes is
maybe
fine.
A Mark. I just don't see it.
Mark
I don't.
I can't even. Mark just gives me grandfather, so I can never.
I like a good He gives me. He's gonna treat me right.
He do got money all the time. He be on this damn show.
Money, honey. So after this, what happened? The authority talks. So Mark and Sylvia boring ass talk, and mind you, this was like maybe a 2-minute scene because Mark was like, "Well, I'm putting in Wes." Sylvia was like, "Well, I'm putting in John A." Because both of them have volunteered. Wes volunteered and John A volunteered. So, and John A volunteered because basically John A was like, if you put in Beth, that ugly girl probably gonna put me in. So
I might as well just decide.
I might as well just do it myself.
Which I would never do, but I guess kudos sister.
Me neither. I definitely, if I was John A, I definitely would have went to Beth.
I would have just took it.
I would have went to Beth and I would have been like, Beth, why Kayla literally talking shit about you all day? And then Beth would have picked in Kayla. And I know that's right. What the fuck? And I would have moved along.
She was like, honestly, John A is a cheater, but I feel like I can really work with John A. That's how Beth. That's how Beth talking in the confessional. I just feel like Janae. Janae.
Janae. It's John A.
It's anyway. John A. Actually.
We get to the arena. The arena is first of all, John A. and what's that man named? Wes are competing. So John A. and Wes have to choose who they're gonna compete against. John A. was like, this girl had a lot of shit to say about me in the press the other day.
Yeah.
Beth, what's good?
Molly, what's good?
So she chose Beth, and then Wes was like, I'm gonna just choose Yes.
So maybe I don't know. Maybe I was not. For some reason, I just assumed if he was taking Brad's place, he was going to choose MJ. So when he chose Yes, I was like, oh, wait, he can do that.
Yeah.
So I was shocked.
No, literally.
I don't know if anyone else was, and I'm just stupid. I'm sorry. But
no, I literally was just expecting to be MJ versus him. But Wes said early in the episode that him and MJ are so good. He's with their grandmother. So it makes sense that he picked Yes, because Yes has been pressed by Wes all season for no reason. So we get John A versus Beth, and then we're gonna get Yes versus Wes. So this competition is they're gonna be in the air on a beam, and the beam is going to have a wall in between them. So on that wall is gonna be a bunch of poles which you can push and try to push them off. Whoever falls first loses or whatever. So we get John A versus Beth first, and honestly, this competition just looks so hard. Because I'm like, how am I supposed to be able to? What am I supposed to do? Like, I don't know.
It's more of like honestly a competition of endurance because I think it's very clear quickly into the challenge that you're not going to just be able to knock a person off. Yeah. So it comes down to like who are you going to wear down? Like literally halfway to like they're just pushing one back and forth.
Yeah, literally just like just playing, and it's like, why are we playing games? I don't know. I would have had to just stand there for a bit because y'all just not doing nothing. Like it was like a long time of nothing. John A and Beth go first, and it gets to a point where MJ just like John A left, John A right, John A up, down, a little bit to the right, a little bit to the left, and Beth was like, "That's nasty." Not them helping them. Like that's basically what she was saying. Not them helping her. Yeah. And so basically, Beth is tired. She don't feel like doing this in the first place. And then on top of that, they helping her. And she was like, TJ, get me down.
And like I said, one thing about Beth, she's going to quit. She's going to show up and she's going to quit. Mm-hmm. This is not the first time. And as you can see from MJ's reaction, TJ's reaction, like I said, he's used to her quitting. He was like, Beth, you done? She's like, I'm done. She's done. She's done. You know, he can't even be mad no more. This is like the 10th time Beth has quit in the challenge history. Like this is a record at this point. And but also too, I will speak on that too, because personally, I do hate when the peanut gallery get to help. I always hate that on any show. I just feel like the elimination should be secluded. That's why I love so much about the fresh meat eliminations, the exile, because that's two teams. They go into two separate races, and literally the other people can't even watch. So there is no outside forces on what they're actually doing. And that's a season that West ended up winning like 3 exiles in a row. You know, so I just feel like that would be more interesting because I feel like there's a lot of times where people get help with puzzles and things like that.
I agree. I think either they should just be required to not say anything, you can't talk,
or they don't
come. They just don't come.
Because they don't have to come. They don't have to come.
Well, they didn't know who was getting picked.
Well, when you don't get picked, you go home.
Yeah, go have fun. Go get you some alcohol.
Go wait in the bus. Go wait in the bus. They'll be out. The person coming back will be back in an hour. Sweaty down. You gonna see.
You gonna see. I agree because it really isn't fair. But honestly, Beth was probably gonna quit anyway.
Beth was gonna quit anyway.
They was probably just gonna be up there for forever anyways. So Janae wins, I guess. Whatever. And now she has 3 stars because Beth had 2, and now Janae's taking
I ain't been keeping up with these stars at all. I ain't gonna lie, y'all.
I was really trying.
Well, we don't even know what they mean. They probably ain't gonna reveal what they mean to the end. They're not gonna be like,
okay. What we do know is Janae has the most. Okay. Janae has the most stars. That's all.
Queen, bad B. It's probably gonna be like an advantage in the final challenge or something.
That's annoying.
I mean, you earned it. I guess if you work the most, you work the hardest to get there, you deserve the best chance.
It's not going to be an advantage that's going to help, I feel. It's not going to
Well, you know, the challenge, it's not going to change the outcome, but, you know, I mean, tying, I mean, I don't know, because I can't really think of any challenge advantages right now, so.
Yeah. I don't think they're going to change. Advantages never change. I hate advantages. I feel like they really don't do it.
Like, maybe she won't have to complete, like, one puzzle. That one puzzle could be hella hard.
You're right. We'll see. Mark, because Janae will be in the finals. What? Mark, not Mark. What the fuck? Wes and Yes go against each other, and you know Wes is the what's it called? The elimination king, allegedly. And Yes has won a
season.
So they go to each other. They got big beef, and the whole time you see Yes is doing a lot. Yes is like damn near running on the beam. Where you at? I'm over here.
And I was like, is he bored? And then Wes literally has a confession. He's like, every time he talks, like, I know where he's at. And it's like, of course, like this.
And then we just see him, we see Yes getting hit in the face. Like, sir, if you don't shut up. So they're up there for, I want to say 45 minutes for a really long time.
He's never even seen an elimination. So maybe he was just like happy to be there. I don't know.
Yeah. He was doing a lot. I didn't agree with the strategy. I felt like.
Was there a strategy?
He was trying to intimidate him a little bit. He said through the wall. He said in the confession, he's like, Wes is just being so quiet. I don't know why I can't tell if he's tired or if he's. It's like, you should be quiet. You think?
I don't know.
I don't know. So he's doing all this talking, but you know, yes, that's my deity. So he can do what he wants. And he loses because he's a loser. Yeah, they were helping Wes a little bit.
But Yes was gonna lose anyway.
Yes was gonna lose regardless. He was like very tired. Wes seemed tired, but we didn't even know. But Yes was just doing a lot.
He started jumping like a toddler as soon as it started and just hitting the same one over and over again.
He was doing a lot. I didn't like the challenge. That's 2 for 2. Didn't like.
Yeah, that was 2 challenges. I did not like either challenge this episode. That was a dumb elimination.
What happened to Harbor? What happened to pole wrestling?
Yeah, let's bring back that. I want to see bitches get slung. Okay.
I don't know because even Roll in the tube, I was like, what's this? Like. Yeah. I don't know.
They don't want to get physical.
Like all the arenas has been a little bit
maybe COVID. Maybe they don't want, you know,
that don't
physical contact too much. I don't know.
Don't they got to get confirmed? I don't know. It's giving
6 feet. 6 feet. Because it's giving every elimination been 6 feet apart.
They're trying to be 6 feet apart. I don't know. Find something better that's 6 feet apart. I don't know. Put them tied. I liked the one that I liked the pole and they were tied to it. They had to hit the button. The one Mark one. I did like that. But other than that, I didn't really like any of the eliminations. And the girls didn't even do that one. So it's like we're bored, TJ. Let's do something better. Okay. I don't know.
Because I heard a little birdie that the queen
is coming. The queen is coming. So basically, that was the end of the episode. They're out. And that was that.
That is that. Daddy West wins.
Here he go. He's still here. Honestly, according to this, the people left. I'm just rooting for Jordan and Naya because everybody else is in a big ass alliance.
I will say I'm rooting for Janae, Jordan, Naya,
And MJ. Honestly, I like MJ and
Kellyanne. I want Kellyanne. I would
She's
like
not
to
gonna
see
win.
Kellyanne. I want to see that.
She
I want to
could.
see the treehouse broken up. I want to see the treehouse broken up, but honestly, only Veronica, Ronnie, and Sylvia. I like Kayla. I think Kayla been dominated. She deserves to be in the final at least.
Mm-hmm.
The other girls can go. The final needs to be Kayla, Janae, Naya, Kellyanne.
I agree. And for the boys, it needs to be Jordan, Wes, MJ, and one of the others.
Nehemiah.
And Nehemiah, I fear, because the other man. Honestly, I have a slight inclination to Mark. I kind of like Mark a little bit better than the other girls. Because at least he's at the top of the chain. At least he's at the top of the pole. Like, Brad just doing nothing. Derek, nothing. Nehemiah, who? Like, I don't know. All right, you all. Thanks for watching. What the fuck? I'll see y'all next time when we're going to be talking about next week of the challenge. Check us out because the Challenge USA that's going to be playing on CBS during Big Brother season is going to start. The Challenge 38 is about to start. So check us out because we'll be covering those too. We also cover other reality shows, X on the Beach, The Circle, Big Brother, Survivor. So check us out for all of that cute shit. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe, and share. And follow us on
Tell a friend.
And tell a friend.